come to sit in a cross-legged seat. Using either a folded blanket, cushion, or block, sit so that your hips may be higher than your knees. Cross your legs either at the shins or ankles, and press your hands against your knees. Draw the elbows in and down to lift the chest. Notice how this draws the heads of the shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale into the upper chest. Inhale more this time into the side ribs. Exhale all the breath out. Inhale upper chest. Inhale side ribs. Exhale. If your eyes aren't already closed, allow your eyes to close softly. Inhale into the upper chest and side ribs. Create a whispering sound in your throat as you exhale. Inhale, creating that same whispering sound in the throat. And exhale. Continue to use this audible breath throughout your practice today. Inhale, lift the arms, palms up to shoulder height. Reach through the ring fingers. Inhale up into the chest and lean your weight back into your sit bones. And exhale all the breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up as high as they'll rise without turning the palms in, keeping the heads of the shoulders moving down away from the ears. Exhale, lower the arms halfway down. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, lower the arms all the way down. Remove your block or blanket and come to hands and knees. See that your hands are under your shoulders or a small distance in front, and that your knees are under your hips or a small distance behind. Begin by just exploring your range of motions, circling your hips clockwise and circling them counterclockwise. Inhale as your hips move forward and away from the heels. And exhale as your hips move back towards the heels. Notice any sensations in the body. Be especially mindful of any differences on either side of your waist, your back, your inner and outer hips, and your shoulders. Extend a wave of movement through your torso, bringing the stretch into the sides of the waist, the upper back, and the neck, always coming to a flat back when the shoulders come over the wrists. Listening to the sensations in your body, begin to alter your movements in whatever expression feels most satisfying to you. Taking half circles with the hips, maybe gliding forward and extending the tops of the legs, and maybe just confining the movement to an area that feels tight or underserved. And flow effortlessly through each movement, connecting movement to breath. Inhale forward, making any necessary adjustments so that the shoulders are over the wrists, the hips over the knees, and the feet are pointing straight back. Inhale, reach up through the right fingertips. Exhale, twist, threading the right shoulder under the left. Inhale, press into your left palm to unwind and reach up through the right fingertips. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind and reach up. And exhale, twist. Stay here. Perhaps take the bind by taking the left arm over to your right hip crease. Let the head be heavy and muscles of the neck soft. Allow your head to be fully supported by the floor. Gaze softly at the corner of your left eye. Place the palm down and press into the mat. Unwind and reach up through the right fingertips. Exhale, place the right palm down. Inhale, reach up through the left fingertips. Exhale, twist, threading the left shoulder under the right. Inhale, press into your right palm to unwind and reach up through the left fingertips. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind and reach up. Exhale, twist. Stay here. Maybe take the bind by taking the right arm over to your left hip crease. Let the head be heavy and fully supported by the floor. Gaze softly at the corner of your right eye. Place the right palm down and press into the mat. Unwind, reaching up through the right fingertips. Exhale, left palm down. Move your palms forward about a hand's distance in front of you. Inhale, lengthen the side ribs and draw the navel up toward the spine. Exhale, bend the elbows straight back, graze the chest across your mat as you glide down and forward. Inhale, low cobra. You may need to adjust your legs by lengthening the tops of the legs along the floor. Stay here as you press the hips and the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat. This time, lift the palms away from the floor, fully supporting yourself with your upper back muscles. Exhale, press into your palms to push up to hands and knees. Inhale, long spine, reaching the sternum forward and the hips back, and keeping the navel drawn up towards the spine. Exhale, lower the chest, grazing the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, press up and back to hands and knees, keeping the elbows in towards the body. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, sit back onto your heels for child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat. See that your knees are slightly apart so that your belly can soften towards the floor. Breathe into the back ribs, expanding in 3 dimensions. Crawl your fingertips towards the front of your mat to pull the rib cage away from the hips. Spread the fingertips. Lift your head to check and see that your hands are shoulder distance apart and that your middle fingers are perpendicular to the front of your mat. Rest your forehead back on the mat. Press into the heel of the palm and the base knuckles of all 10 fingers. Either feel or imagine the very center of the palms lifting up off the mat. Press down through the palms to draw your sit bones towards your heels. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Take a wide down dog, taking the feet slightly wider than hip width distance and palms slightly wider than shoulder distance. Pedal your legs to ease into the posture. Bend both knees and come high onto the toe mounds to lift the hips up and back. Lengthen the sides of the waist by drawing the navel up towards the spine. Move the shoulder blades up your back towards your hips, drawing the upper arms away from the ears. Let your head be heavy, releasing the neck from the shoulder girdle. Keeping the length through the torso, exhale, lower the heels and work towards taking the bend out of the knees. If you have tender hamstrings, keep the knees slightly bent. Inhale, lower the knees down and find a long spine. Exhale, child's pose. Sway your hips softly from side to side. On your next exhale, lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Press into the pads of the thumb and index fingers as you rotate the elbow creases up toward the sky. Continue to lift the shoulder blades up toward the hips as the hips move up and back. Take your left hand to your right ankle or calf. Bend your left knee slightly as you twist to the right, softly gazing at the sky. Inhale back to center. Exhale, use your right hand to hold onto your left ankle or calf. Bend the right knee slightly and twist to the left. Inhale, center. Scoop the lower belly in and firm the quadriceps to bring your weight back and out of the arms. If possible, lift your toes away from the floor, drawing your weight back towards your heels. Exhale, walk your feet between your hands, keeping the knees soft. Hold on to opposite elbows and ragdoll from side to side, stretching the back of the body. Direct your breath towards your hamstrings, calves, and back. Release your elbows. Inhale up halfway to a flat back, placing your fingertips either at the thighs, the shins, or the floor, depending on the flexibility of the hamstrings. Stay here as you exhale, bringing your weight towards your toe mounds and out of your heels. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms come around and up, leading with the ring fingers. Exhale, palms to heart center. Find mountain pose. Take your arms by your sides and bring your feet together, toes touching, heels slightly apart, or have your feet directly under your hips. Revolve your triceps and elbows in towards the body, opening the palms to face forward. Allow your eyes to close. See where the weight is in your feet. Broaden the soles of the feet on the mat, distributing your weight evenly into the front, the back, the right, and left sides of each foot. Lift your kneecaps without locking the knees. Release the tailbone down as you lift your navel softly in and up. Inhale into your upper chest. Inhale, side ribs. Keep the chest lifted as you exhale. Inhale, upper chest. Inhale, side ribs. Exhale all the breath out. Inhale, lift the arms up and overhead, reaching through the ring fingers. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, light on your heels. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come around and up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up, leading with the ring fingers. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, long spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, arms come around and up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come around and up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Adding on, inhale, lift the arms up and overhead, reaching up through the ring fingers. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the right foot back, dropping the back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Stay here. Firm in the outer hips without clenching the glutes. Reach up through the fingertips while drawing the shoulder blades in and down your back. Expand the chest and extend up through the side ribs. On your next exhale, plant the hands, scoop the lower belly in, and take the left leg back with the right. Inhale, plank. Stay here. See that the shoulders are directly over the wrists, the ankles over the toe mounds. If you like, you can lower the knees. From here, draw the navel up toward the spine, finding a long back. Reach your chest forward and your sit bones towards your heels to lengthen the torso. Exhale, bend the elbows straight back, chaturanga to elbow height. Inhale, roll onto the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Stay here. Knees are up off the mat, high on the tops of the toes, and the heads of the shoulders are back and down away from your ears. Inhale into the upper chest. Exhale, lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through to the right thumb. Lower the back knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Square the hips to the front of your mat and lengthen up through the sides of the waist. Exhale, plant the hands, curl the back toes under. Inhale, lift the back knee, coming up high on the fingertips in runner's stretch. Exhale, step the feet together and fold over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, the arms come around and up, leading with the ring fingers. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up and overhead, leading with the ring fingers. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the left foot back and drop the back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Stay here. Firm in the outer hips without clenching the glutes and reach up through the ring fingers. Draw the shoulder blades down towards the hips. Inhale into the chest and extend up through the side ribs. On your next exhale, plant the hands, scoop the belly in, and take the right leg back to meet the left. Inhale, plank. Stay here. See that your shoulders are over the wrists and ankles above the toe mounds. If you prefer, you can lower the knees down for half plank. Draw the navel up toward the spine and engage the quadriceps. Exhale, bend the elbows straight back and lower down to elbow height. Inhale, roll onto the tops of your feet. Upward facing dog. Stay here. Knees are up off the mat. Roll the heads of the shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale into the upper chest. Exhale, lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through to the left thumb. Lower the back knee to the mat. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, curl the toes under. Inhale, lift the back knee, come up high on the fingertips in runner's stretch. Exhale, step the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, arms come around and up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms come around and up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step your feet back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower down to elbow height. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Keep the leg lifted. Bend the knee and open the hip. Press evenly into both palms with the shoulders squared to the mat. Hips are open with the right hip higher than the left. Straighten the leg and square the hips. Exhale, step it through to the right thumb. Plant the back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel the arms open to warrior two. Find your warrior. See that your front heel lines up with your back arch and that your right knee is over the ankle. Press the right knee back so that it tracks over the second and third toe of your right foot. Wrap your left buttock flesh back and down. Inhale as you reach out through the right and left fingertips. Exhale, melt the shoulders down your back. Open your right palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back, bringing your left hand down your back leg. Exhale, side angle. Bring the right elbow to your right thigh. Keep the chest lifted and the heads of the shoulders away from the ears as you reach up through the left fingertips. Broaden along the collarbones. Rotate your left arm so that the palm faces forward and draw the arm alongside your ear. Feel one long line of energy from the outer edge of your back foot through to your left fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga to elbow height. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Bend the knee and allow the hip to open. Press down evenly into both palms as you reach out through the left foot. Straighten the knee and lower the left hip in line with the right. Exhale, step the left foot to the left thumb, plant the back heel down, and inhale, cartwheeling the arms open to warrior two. Find your warrior. See that your stance is long enough so that the left knee is over the ankle. Inhale, reach up and back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Drawing the navel in toward the spine, revolve the chest toward the sky. Rotate your arm so that the palm faces forward and draw the arm alongside your ear. Again, feeling that long line of energy from the outer edge of your back foot through to your right fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, plant the hands, lower down to elbow height. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward at the space between your hands. Lift up high onto the toe mounds and bend your knees. On the bottom of your next exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come around and up. Exhale, palms to heart center. See that your feet are touching, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up to chair pose. Sink the hips towards your heels as you reach up vigorously through the fingertips. Reach forward and up with the chest lifted. Take the curve out of the low back by drawing the navel in and directing the sit bones towards your heels. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, light on your heels. Exhale, step back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through to the right thumb. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, come onto the back of your right heel. Hands on hips or fingertips on the floor. Monkey pose. Straighten your right leg and take the hips back, folding over your leg. Inhale, back to low lunge. Exhale, find monkey pose, folding over your right leg. Keep the left hip even with the right. On your next inhale, float back to low lunge. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, lift your back knee up for crescent lunge. The back knee stays bent and the hips are squared to the front of your mat. See that your back heel isn't slouching down towards the floor and that you're high on the toe mounds of the back foot. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Keeping the hips squared to the front of your mat, exhale and twist from the navel over to the right. For more stability, lower your back knee down to the floor, twisting from low lunge. Use your left elbow for leverage against your thigh, as well as using your core strength to revolve the chest to the sky. Stay here or open the arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Bend your front knee and exhale forward into warrior three. Level the hips, the left hip in line with the right. Take whichever arm variation you would like, reaching the arms forward or back, or placing them on your hips for stability. Your left foot is flexed and reaching back as your chest reaches forward. Draw the navel up tight towards the spine and really reach up through the sternum and side ribs. Exhale, fold forward over your leg, fingertips on the floor, leg lifting up. Breathe into the back of the right leg. See yourself floating back to crescent lunge. Inhale, float back. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga to elbow height. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 rounds of breath here, remembering to fill the side ribs and back ribs as much as the front. And continue to work on taking your weight further back towards your heels. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step through to your left thumb. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, roll onto the back of your left heel, hands on hips or fingertips on floor for monkey pose. Straighten your left leg and take the hips back. Folding over your leg with a long spine. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, monkey pose. Inhale, low lunge. Stay here as you exhale and make sure that the back toes are tucked under. Inhale, up to Crescent Lunge. See that your back knee is bent and your back heel is lifted up away from the floor. Square the hips to the front of your mat and firm in the outer hips. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Keeping the hips squared, exhale and twist from the navel over to the left. Once again, you can drop your back knee for more stability, twisting from low lunge. Use your right elbow against your thigh for leverage, and use your core strength to revolve your chest to the sky. Stay here or open the arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to Crescent Lunge. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Exhale, step forward into Warrior 3. See that your right hip is in line with your left. Perhaps try a different arm variation this time. Reach back evenly through the right heel and toe mounds. Really lengthen the sides of the waist and reach the sternum forward. Exhale, fold over your leg with the fingertips touching the floor. Breathe into the back of the left leg. See yourself floating back to Crescent Lunge. Inhale, float back. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga to elbow height. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 rounds of breath. Come up high onto the toe mounds. Bend your knees and look forward just past the space between your hands. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up and sink the hips for chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose, float the arms down by your sides.